Hello, everyone. Michael, Angelic. Fuck. Still got that cough. But yeah, how's it going? Uh, yeah, unusually early today, I know. But yeah, it goes. I think everyone can say that. But yeah, today, doing the new Lantern Rite event. See how that goes. Did some of it yesterday? Oh hey, look who's sitting at the table over there. Gee, I wonder if I'd be...
Paimon votes we go say hi to Xiangling first. Huh? Xiangling? What a pleasant surprise meeting you here!
Every time we meet him, he's sitting at this exact... Excuse me. This cough just does not want to go away. But yeah, every time we meet Zhongli, he's sitting at this damn table. You want Yao Yao so bad. You gotta see one Yao Yao. Unfortunately, I don't particularly care for Xiao or I'll hate them, so I'm gonna save up for Hu Tao.
Oh, why the pleasure is all mine, as is the surprise, surely. It must be fate that brings us together in this place. How have you fared as of late?
Things have been going alright.
Setbacks are inevitable over the course of a long journey. If you wish to share what's troubling you, allow me to lend my ear. There is no need to shoulder all burdens by yourself.
Thank you, Zhongli.
You are too kind.
So, Xiangling, are you here to listen to stories over tea again?
As he is always doing.
I had originally planned to set out after this last round of tea. However, I had planned to take a walk to Qingse village and gather some nascent bamboo shoots, which are currently in season. A villager there once gave me a small sample, and they possessed a most excellent flavor.
Huh? Nascent bamboo shoots? Why can't you just use normal bamboo shoots instead? Wait, Paimon knows! Because Zhongli prefers the finer things in life, right?
The finer things in life.
Okay, Mr. Particular, let me guess. Ahem. The nascent bamboo shoot has a uniquely tender texture and a delicate sweet taste that its normal cousin cannot match.
An astute observation, Paimon. You know me well indeed.
Damn. Feckin' called him out.
Lantern Rite is almost upon us, but besides the bamboo shoots, there are a few other items I have not yet procured from Director Hu's list. May I ask if you have already made arrangements for the days ahead?
Hu Tao, I'm coming for you.
Well, we were planning to use the opportunity to say hi to some of our friends, but before we were able to figure out a schedule, we ran into you.
Well then, might I invite you to imagine the sheer delight that is a soup cooked with the freshest nascent bamboo shoots in all the land. Generous cuts of pork belly and crisp, fragrant bamboo shoots placed together in the pot and left to simmer slowly for half a day.
Never had anything like it.
You're doing this on purpose, aren't you? Paimon's on to your plan. You just want to hoodwink us into fetching your bamboo for you.
She's already hooked.
Why, I assure you, I would do no such thing. I merely wish to inform you of the freshest, most succulent and flavorful bamboo shoots one could ever hope to taste.
Ah.
Ugh. Let's go, Traveler. Paimon's taste buds can't take it anymore.
Ready to go when you are.
Collecting a few bamboo shoots shouldn't take too long. Paimon has gotta get her hands on some of that soup.
Such fine specimens are indeed well worth the excursion. Very well. I shall leave the bamboo shoots to you. Should you have the good fortune to find some, please share them with me as well.
See? Paimon knew he was just bamboozling us.
However, there is no need to rush. The streets of Liu will be bustling with visitors and filled with all manner of celebrations during the festive period. By all means, go wherever your interests lead you.
Hello there, Vamp Queen, UK. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Please excuse my cough. It's been bothering me for a bit. But yeah, playing the new Lantern right now.
The nascent bamboo shoots would be but a wonderful final touch to a most exceptional feast. What an honor it would be to savor them in the company of friends.
Oh, more new people. Hello there, it's Sky Space. Pardon my cough. But yeah, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. As I said, playing the new Lantern Rite. We'll check on you later at the Wangshong Funeral Parlor.
We're heading out. Enjoy your walk, Young Lee.
Take care now, you two.
Oh, 1,000 miles for an enigmatic tune. Yeah, I hope my... Oh, that's far away. Yeah, this cough has been bothering me for like a week now. Greta, before you started playing Fischl, her voice lines are still... Oh... Fischl is annoying.
Bamboo shoot.
Ah, motherfucker.
Bamboo shoot. Nascent bamboo shoot.
Bitch.
Oh! This one's only just sprouted, and it looks super fresh. Paimon thinks this is the one.
Ah.
These should be enough. Let's head back.
Help! Help!
Oh hey, it's Yao Yao.
Did you hear that? Someone's calling for help. Are you okay? Did any water go down the wrong pipe?
I think I'm okay now. Thank you so much.
That was scary. Well, at least you're all right. All thanks to your savior here. Oh, a little girl?
You hate how she speaks German, but she's an electro bow user. You need to fight Oceanid. I mean, you can use Lisa.
Greetings, everyone. My name is Yao Yao. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Yeah, Angelic, just use Lisa. I mean, that's how I first beat Oceanid, with Lisa as the main DPS.
Whoa, she's so well-mannered.
Dendro.
My name's Paimon, and this is the Traveler.
Greetings.
I'm Dvorak, a musician from Fontaine.
Doing the new event? Yeah, I am. Your Lisa isn't that built, and you were lazy.
I came through Stone Gate, intending to head towards Liyue Harbor. But then I became captivated by the beautiful scenery. And before long, I was completely lost. Just now, I was so mesmerized by the waterfall that I slipped and fell into the water. If it weren't for Miss Yao Yao's help, I shudder to think what might have happened.
It's all right, Mr. Dvorak.
Is that how you pronounce it? There's an R there. Dvorak?
The splashing around the bottom of the waterfall means the stone path is always wet and slippy. You definitely have to be careful. Next time you're exploring an unfamiliar environment, try to focus on what's right in front of you. Don't let your mind wander. As long as you watch your step, accidents like this won't happen anymore.
Yes, ma'am. I understand. I'll remember to be more careful next time.
Sounds like he's hungry.
Oh, are you hungry, sir?
Oh, I'll be fine.
Please, sir, it's quite all right. I was born and raised here in Liyue. It's only natural for me to extend my hospitality to any guests who are passing through.
It's so cute, you say her name twice. Yao Yao.
I expect you still have quite a long journey ahead of you. It's very important to keep your energy levels up.
She's so nice.
I still have some lotus flower crisps left in my backpack. Why don't we split them between the four of us? Aw, what a thoughtful kid! She even has some for Paimon! You're welcome. Mmm, so tasty. If only there were more.
More? You already had the Sumpter Beast share.
Having a healthy appetite is a good thing. It means Paimon's still growing.
Still
if
growing.
I'd known I was gonna run into you, I would have made a second batch. Hope you're taking notes, Traveler. This is how you treat your Paimon. What do you think, sir? Are Liyue snacks to your taste? I wonder if they're not sweet enough.
Yao Yao is so cute, you can.
No, they're perfect. When I was traveling through Mondstadt, I had a chance to try one of their moon pies. It had a meat filling, unlike these crisps. But apart from that, it seems like they follow a similar cooking process. Both are delicious in their own way. As for Fontaine's cooking, though, it's been a long time since I've had a taste of home.
Sounds like you spend a lot of time on the road, huh?
I do. It's part of my job. I'm one of the main organizers of the Iridescence Tour.
Oh, that thing. I remember now. Shinyan keeps talking about it.
Iridescence tour?
Sounds somewhat familiar.
The Iridescence Tour is one of the biggest music festivals in Fontaine. We're looking to expand, though. Our aim is to hold a festival in every nation. At least, all the main organizers share this goal. Unfortunately, it's a long story, so I'll spare you the details. But anyway, so the main reason I'm traveling all around Tavad is to promote our music festivals. But I have some personal reasons, too.
Well, what are they? Just tell us already.
Let me see. Well, to explain it in full, I'd have to start with a story from my ancestors. I don't want to take up too much of your time.
Oh, I love listening to stories. Mm-hmm. We want to hear it too.
Okay, then I'll start from the beginning. The story goes that my ancestor, who was also a traveler, once slipped and fell into a lake during his travels. As he was sinking and gasping for breath, he heard a wondrous tune in the air. They say it was the most beautiful, moving melody he had ever heard. even in that life and death moment. The ethereal music seized his full attention and almost made him forget the fact that he was drowning. When he finally came to, he found that he had already been brought ashore. Not too far from him stood an unfamiliar woman with an almost divine aura. Once she saw that he was no longer in danger, she left without a word.
I wonder who that is.
My ancestor tried to run after her to give his thanks, but although a mere dozen paces separated them, no matter how quickly he gave chase, he drew no closer and remained a dozen paces behind. In the end, all he could do was to bow in thanks to the woman as he watched her walk away towards the rivers and mountains in the distance, before at last he turned around and made his way home. Once he returned to Fontaine, he began to learn an instrument so that he could spread his story far and wide, just like the bards. After generations of retelling, embellishing, and dramatizing, people have come to think of that lady as something like a fairy. The story's become something of a local legend in Fontaine. It's called the Lady Overlooking the Lake. People now say that if you go down to the lakeside and play an instrument, so long as you play a pleasing melody, you will hear a fairy lady who is hiding out of sight, playing along with you.
Wow!
That sounds like, one of those old tales and like urban legends and stuff. At its heart is a true story.
Exactly. It may just be a legend to others, but for me, it's a real part of my family history. I wanted to find out the truth of this tale, so I decided to retrace my ancestors' steps and search for that lady's modern-day descendants. Of course, there's no way of knowing where my ancestor fell into the lake all those years ago, so I always knew that the search would be akin to looking for a needle in a haystack. I've spent many years on the road now, and I'm nowhere near as fit as I was in my youth. The wish that I've spent half my life chasing after has now become something of an obsession.
Well, I haven't lived half of my life yet, but still, I understand how you must feel. Paimon too! It's like... imagine if you saved the center of a lotus flower crisp, which is the best part, by the way, because you wanted to eat it another day, but then suddenly, sploosh! It falls into the water, never to be seen again! Paimon would definitely remember that for the rest of her life.
There's no need to feel sorry for me. I've made some progress over the years. For example, I've concluded that the story must have taken place in Liyue.
Oh, so you finally found a lead?
Yes, in fact, that's an intriguing story in and of itself.
Goddamn Paimon, not everything is about food. Well, to Paimon it is.
I'd always known that Mondstadt is the city of song and freedom. But more recently, I heard that the Animal Archon returned to Mondstadt for a festival in the fall, and learned that he himself is a patron deity of music.
Is he? That drunk bastard?
So I prayed for the Animal Archon's guidance in the Mondstadt Cathedral, and as soon as I set foot back outside the front gate, I noticed a cluster of leaves being blown in the wind further and further west, towards Stone Gate. A friendly local told me that this meant the wind was guiding me in the direction of Liyue, so I followed their advice and made my way here.
Venti is a bard? Yeah, but... still, that drunk bastard?
Right? You get it. I knew I'd find someone that agrees with me eventually.
Are you sure? It sounds a bit too much like one of those fake legends told by those treasure hoarder guys to scam gullible grannies from Chingsa Village. Rex Lapis has returned to the world. Just give me some incense and a little more towards the travel fees, and I will pass your gift on to the Lord of Geo and ask him to keep you and your family safe and well, and so on and so on. Don't worry, Yao Yao. We have a lot of experience with deciphering omens and stuff.
Yeah.
And anyway, you only got scammed if you handed over Mora, right?
Actually, to express my gratitude, I did spend rather a lot of more on several bottles of fine wine, which I left at the statues of the Seven along the way.
dear.
Well, at least Venti is gonna like him.
Well, how about this, ladies and gentlemen? Why don't I bring you all to Yujing Terrace to see Miss Ganyu? I don't know very many people, so I can't help you out much. But Miss Ganyu and the Chising know just about everything.
Not a bad plan. Got you. Yes. I forget sometimes that Ganyu is your waifu, Michael.
If you've been scammed, they'll help you get your Mora back. And if the wind was telling the truth, and you want to keep looking for that lady's family, they'll be the best people to ask.
Not a bad idea.
But you've already helped me so much.
Well, I was gonna take some new medicinal herbs and plants I picked to Miss Ganyu anyway, so it's no trouble at all. You know what? It's been a minute since we saw Ganyu too. It should be nice to pay her a visit before Lantern, right?
Let's get moving.
All right. Well, my sincere thanks to you all. I will never forget your kindness.
Okay, everyone. Please follow me. I'll be your guide. Remember to watch where you're going, okay? Uh-oh. Paimon's out of a job. Oh well. Paimon will just be a cheerleader instead.
Go to Liyue Harbor. 1 second. Nothing out of the ordinary. I was just checking system performance. I don't know, it seems like a bit laggy? Well, a bit laggier than usual. Oh.
Liyue Harbor looks very different from when I came last. It's almost as if I'm listening to the same melody, but with a richer timbre and new variations added.
Well, we are here during Lantern Rite after all. It only comes once a year, so they always have a big celebration. It's fair to say that this time of year is when Liyue Harbor looks the prettiest.
Great. Let's go and check it out. I can't wait to get into the city and see it all up close for myself. The streets are breathtaking. Smiles and laughter everywhere I look. It's contagious. I can almost feel the music in the air. I have the urge to start waving my conductor's baton.
I'm glad that you're enjoying the city.
Was that it? Oh, Xinyan.
Hey everyone! Fancy meeting you all here. What a nice surprise.
I keep forgetting she's from Texas.
Hello, Xinyan. Let me introduce some new friends. They are...
Traveler, Paimon, and Mr. Dvorak, right? I've known them all for quite a while.
Oh, so they already know each other.
When I was last here to advertise a Liyue stop for the Iridescence Tour, Xinyan was one of the few people willing to give me the time of day.
Well, feels like I've been chasing this Iridescence Tour bandwagon halfway around the world, but I keep getting stood up. What's going on, Mr. Dvorak?
I'm so sorry, Xinyan. We've had a string of terrible luck recently, and every time we've tried to put on a show, something or other has come up to stop our plans from materializing.
Is that right? I guess it can't be helped. So, what brings you to Liyue Harbor at this time of year anyway? Thinking of putting on a music festival during the Lantern Rite celebrations?
A Lantern Rite music festival? Yes, please!
No, I'm actually here on personal business this time.
Oh yeah, the whole Lady in the Lake ancestor thing.
Oh, so no Lantern Rat Music Festival?
I mean, that's not just up to me. Hosting a music festival takes a lot of funding and personnel. Moreover, I've never worked with the Liyue authorities before. Even if I were to start putting something together right now, I think it'd be too rushed.
Wait, but we're going to meet the Liyue Qixing, aren't we? And they're the ones in charge.
Uh-huh, that's right. Miss Keqing and Miss Ningguang can make anything happen.
How does Yao Yao know everyone?
You mean... what?
This is the perfect opportunity! Well, sure, it might not work out, but it can't hurt to bring it up as a suggestion.
Lantern Rite Music Festival will be a huge hit.
That's the spirit! See, even the Traveler agrees with me. Mr. Dvorak, don't let yourself be put off by the fact that a few things haven't worked out recently. As for the performers, I can put you in touch with some local artists. My friend Yunjin is a well-known opera singer in Liyue. With her support and a commissioned song from the Yunhan Opera Troupe, we should be able to get something going.
I know she's from Liyue, but how does she know everyone?
Well, what about you, Xinyan? Are you just going to sit this one out?
What do you take me for? If we actually manage to make the Iridescence Tour Lantern Rite Grand Concert a reality, you think I'd let anyone else perform the opening act?
Wow! There's that rock and roll spirit!
What do you say, Mr. Dvorak?
Okay. I'll give it a shot. But the opening act is not something to be chosen lightly, Xinyan. I will judge your work by the strictest of standards, so please make sure you are fully prepared.
What do you mean, small town?
Are you kidding? I thought you'd never ask. Whew, guess my shopping time's getting cut short. I'm gonna head back right away and start working on this. Yao Yao, if you run into your senior on the way to the Qixing, please send her my regards.
Senior? Who?
Okay, I promise I will. Good luck with your music, Xinyan.
You've got this, Xinyan! So about the senior of yours Xinyan mentioned just now. Is that anyone we know?
Yes, it's Xiangling. She's mentioned you two before. Xiangling's always thinking about cooking. Whenever she gets scrapes or burns, she just leaves them to heal by themselves. She definitely needs someone around her to look after her. I know you must have looked out for her a lot too in the time you've known her. So, thank you for that.
Looks really nice this time of year. Yeah, I swear to God, I'm getting some lag, I swear to God. Ah!
Oh, it's Master! Is it okay if I go and say hi to her?
Ping?
Oh, calm down now, dear. I'm not about to run off anywhere. I'm not a bundle of energy like you.
I haven't seen you in days, Master! I've missed you.
Oh, bless you, Yao Yao. You do say the sweetest things. Ah, look who it is. Visiting friends during the Lantern Rite, are we?
Greetings, Madam Ping.
You're half right, Madam Ping. We were also trying to help out Mr. Dvorak over here. We were on our way to take him to see the Qixing.
Hello, ma'am. I am a musician from Fontaine and an organizer of the Iridescence Tour. I don't suppose you've heard of it.
Master! The Iridescence Tour is a super famous music festival!
Oh, an old lady like me wouldn't know much about that sort of thing. A music festival, you say? It sounds terribly exciting.
If we could organize a Lantern Rite music festival.
Oh, right! Madam Bing, how would you feel about that? You're an elder of Liyue, and you know all about Liyue's cultural traditions. Hearing your thoughts would definitely help us figure out how best to approach it. For example, do you think it might be a bit too modern, or is there any other issue?
Why, not at all. Music pays homage to history and culture, and it can also be a bridge between different civilizations. Times change, and the music enjoyed by the youngsters of today is no doubt very different from the tunes I was accustomed to in my youth. Nevertheless, all fine things in life can be appreciated. And so, I look forward to it immensely.
Hear, hear. I do believe that, my own dear grandmother aside, you are the wisest old lady I've ever met.
Goodness gracious, you're all being suspiciously sweet today. Yao Yao, whatever have you been feeding them?
Master, you're in such a great mood today. You're even cracking jokes with the rest of us.
She's so sweet. It's giving me diabetes. Help.
Oh, well, I'm sure you must have plenty to be getting on with. Yes? Run along now. Don't let me hold you up.
Thanks, Madam Ping. We'll see you again soon.
Head to Eugene Terrace, look for Ganyu. Lag. The feck is happening. Oh, there she is.
And when you meet with the Ministry of Civil Affairs, please remind them that the festivities are not an excuse to procrastinate their work.
Understood, Miss Ganyu. I'll take my leave now.
Ganyu!
What brings you here, Yao Yao?
It's like Yao Yao has all the connections.
I've brought all the medicine you asked me to pick for you. Oh, and here's a pack of sweet flower seeds as well. Also, these dried chingshin leaves make a great pot of tea that's very good for you. I know you've had a lot to deal with at work recently, but you shouldn't push yourself too hard. If you're not careful, you'll end up falling asleep in the grass again.
Again.
Well, this is weird. It's like a responsible younger sister talking to their disorganized older sister. Don't
listen to Paimon.
Thank you, but Paimon's criticism is quite valid. I do have a tendency to neglect matters outside of work, and that's something I should improve on. Oh, my apologies. I don't believe we've been introduced.
Yao Yao is your love. In a cute way.
Paimon will do the honors.
Introductions.
What's wrong? Did Paimon go over everything a bit too fast? It's definitely an ambitious plan. If there's anything you didn't quite catch, Paimon's more than happy to go over it again.
It may be a little difficult to make this happen.
How so?
Oh?
Well, the Lantern Rite is the most important festival of the year. Our celebrations must not only be visually spectacular, but also appeal to the tastes of Liyue citizens from all walks of life. The Iridescence Tour is relatively unknown in Liyue. It's difficult to predict how a brand new show will be received. It would be quite risky for us to bet everything on this one music festival.
All very valid points. I completely understand.
Therefore, we will not replace or cancel any of our pre-existing program. However, I will submit a proposal requesting to put the Iridescence Tour special performance as the final act of this year's festivities. Some live music will certainly add to the festive atmosphere on the night of the Lantern Rite. As for the venue, let's reserve a space at the docks.
So we're not stealing anyone's thunder, but we will end the night on a high note.
Yes, my thoughts precisely. Now I just need to take some time to give this proposal some polish. As long as I clearly lay out the pros and cons, and highlight the key points of the proposal, given that Ping and the Traveler have both given the idea their blessing, I'm confident that Qixing will be sure to give it serious consideration. Mr. Dvorak, I will need to discuss with you the number of musicians who will be coming to Liyue, as well as their catering and accommodation requirements.
Oh, yes, certainly. Let's step to the side and discuss further.
As soon as there's work to do, Ganyu's as diligent as ever.
Yep.
I couldn't agree more. Master once said that everyone has things that they are good at and things that they are less good at. So, with that in mind, Ganyu shouldn't feel compelled to become perfect at absolutely everything. I'm good at taking care of people, so that can be left to me.
Wow. Hey, Yo-Yo, can you take care of Paimon too? Paimon's getting hungry again.
Paimon, you're trying to freeload again.
I'm afraid my backpack's empty now, but if you let me know what you like, I can bring you some of your favorite dishes next time we meet. Apart from lotus flower crisps, what else do you like?
Feckin' everything. Paimon just wants the food? Yep.
Anything sweet, and anything that's made from slimes.
Pretty much anything.
Here's what I've drafted so far. Anything else you want to add?
No, this is excellent. I'm racking my brains, but I don't think you've missed a single thing.
Perfect. Then we'll leave it as is. I'll go make an official copy. Oh, perfect timing. We were just wrapping up our discussion here.
That was quick.
Not at all. Every second counts for a complex proposal such as this. I will inform the Qixing of this development immediately. Please give me a moment to pass on the message. Yao Yao, thank you for bringing my herbs. I will make sure to take them.
Remember to make tea from them first, Ganyu. You mustn't just chew them raw.
I will.
Okay, I should be getting back. If Yao-Yao stays out for too long, Mom and Dad will be worried sick. Everyone, I'm sure that the music festival will go off without a hitch, so don't worry. And in case I don't see you before, I wish you all a very happy Lantern Rite.
Thank you, Yao Yao. Happy Lantern Rite to you, too.
We should go get dinner together sometime.
Stay put and wait for 2 hours. The plus side of Paimon's greed is that when we're traveling, Paimon will be bad enough to be eaten. There, 2 hours.
Greetings, Traveler, Paimon, and Mr. Dvorak. Call me Kuching. Ganyu has brought me up to speed on everything. I'll get straight to the point. The Qixing have approved Ganyu's proposal. Over the next few days, I will be working with Mr. Dvorak on behalf of the Qixing to facilitate the organization of this concert.
Nice.
Yay! That's awesome!
Kaching strikes again.
Please. The Qixing have a duty to deal with matters such as these. We have merely moved things forward to the next step. On a more personal note, I am an avid supporter of all things new and innovative. As such, it is my privilege to work with you on this exciting project.
Thank you so much, Kuching. I'd become quite discouraged after our recent failures and was expecting the same outcome once again, so I didn't dare to get my hopes up. Never in my wildest dreams could I have imagined this going so smoothly. It's like a dream come true.
All thanks to Yao Yao.
Right. Time for me to call in the performers. To stage a concert at a high-profile event like this is a rare opportunity. We'll make sure it's a night to remember.
Yes! Our music band's finally getting fired up!
Yes, indeed. I know exactly what I'm doing from here. For a musician, music will always be the language they are most fluent in.
What about your ancestor?
Oh, that. Well, that can wait for another time.
Oh,
Ganyu? What's wrong?
they told me all about Mr. Dvorak's situation, but I was so engrossed in drafting the proposal that I forgot all about it.
Oh, that's quite all right. I don't even know what the person I'm trying to find looks like, so it was always going to be a long shot. Don't worry about me, Ganyu. Your time and energy are needed elsewhere. I'm sure you already have plenty to deal with between this concert and everything else going on during the Lantern Rite.
Thanks. It was just that I had a few initial thoughts when I heard your story. For instance, I wonder if this lady your ancestor met might have been an Adeptus. What do you think?
It's possible.
To tell you the truth, Mr. Dvorak, I am somewhat related to the Adepti myself. I am part human and part Qilin. The Qilin is an illuminated beast. I know how important your quest to get in touch with your roots must be to you, because I've been there myself before, trying to find out where I belonged.
Did you say the Adepti? And you're illuminated beast? Part Qilin? Are you telling me all the rumors of the Liyue Adepti are real? So it's not just artistic license?
Wow. Did they not have anything supernatural in Fontaine?
You bet they're real! Trying to track them down is tough, though. Like Julian Karst itself. There's nothing specifically stopping you from going there, but getting in and out of there is quite an ordeal.
Yes. Anyway, if you're looking to uncover a lost melody or shine light on a forgotten aspect of Liyue's cultural history, I'm probably not the best person to ask.
Even though you're 3,000 years old. Oh, hey, wait, where's Zhongli? We need to find him again.
But if it's a person you're looking for, then I just might be able to help.
I see. I think I understand the situation now. In that case, Ganyu, shall we divide the work between us?
Yes, that was also my thought.
Great. So Mr. Dvorak and I will concentrate on things here in the city to make sure the concert goes according to plan. In the meantime, Ganyu will reach out to our network and try to find the person he's looking for.
Could be damn near anyone, though.
How's your workload at the moment? Will you be able to make time?
I can probably get through everything in 2 days, as long as I don't sleep.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
Wait, what do you mean as long as I don't sleep? Even for someone with illuminated beast blood in their veins, working for such an extended period without a break will take its toll on your health.
Somehow that does not sound persuasive coming from Kuching.
Be it but 3 moons from the start, he who returns is not he that departs. Even I know the importance of maintaining a healthy work-life balance.
Do you now?
In that case, 3 days.
Alright, I can work with that.
If you have the time, would you join me for this search? You're well known to many of the Adepti and respected among the people. I'll feel much more at ease with your company.
But of course.
Okay, then let's meet back here in 3 days.
Can you please sleep?
Watch this space, Mr. Dvorak. We'll get to the bottom of this.
You're all so helpful and kind. I just...
Just think. Imagine if we found the Adeptus lady, or one of her descendants, and got them to come to the performance. Wouldn't that be amazing? It'd be such a happy reunion. And that's exactly what this festival's all about.
I'm sure the wind that guided you here feels the same way. For once, good job, Venti.
You're right. Okay, I'm gonna pull out all the stops to make this lantern rite a true extravaganza.
We should probably get going. Mr. Dvorak, could you come with me to confirm the site?
Ooh, we're coming too!
I was wondering, what are your thoughts on music? What does it mean to you?
Music sounds nice?
Truth be told, the question of what music means to people is one that I've been pondering for quite some time. Let's revisit this question after the concert.
Okay. I just wanted to listen to the dialogue. But yeah, it looks really nice. Look at that. Look at that.
Lady Yuhang?
Oh.
Baiwen, what is it?
Per Lady Ningguang's orders, I've been gathering intelligence outside of the city with the goal of uncovering and dispatching any trouble ahead of the festival. I am told that a strange melody was heard somewhere along the coast. I was wary of investigating further on my own, so I was just on my way to report this incident to Lady Ningguang.
A strange melody? Coincidence?
But
I
I'm
think
worried
not.
that if we don't act right away, we may miss the window of opportunity to take appropriate action.
I understand. In that case,
Let us handle this.
Yeah, Kuching, you're busy enough as it is. There's a ton of different things in the city that needs your attention.
Yeah, I know you're a good fighter and all, but let us handle this.
Leave it to us. Don't worry. Whatever it is, we'll definitely be able to handle it. Well, she will handle it.
I love Lumine's expressions.
With the Traveler on the case, it's as good as dealt with. Thank you. This will be a great help. I will inform Lady Ningguang about the situation. Once it's resolved, please come and find me again at Yujing Terrace and let me know.
I just hope it's not another sea monster.
Will do. And say hi to Ningguang for us.
you have my thanks too. Stay safe and come back as soon as you're finished.
Good luck.
This? Alright, time to head back up. Oh wait. Go, Ayaka. Where is that exactly? Okay, it's further than I thought. Teleport it is. Oh god, why am I getting lag all of a sudden? I don't usually get lag in this game. Maybe it's because I have my Vroid running as well, but I don't know. I don't see anyone standing over here.
Byron said the strange tomb is coming from around here, right? But Paimon doesn't hear anything. There doesn't seem to be a soul in...
I was just wondering who in their right mind would come out to a place like
Oh.
this. So, it's you two.
What's Yolan doing here?
Yeon! How'd you sneak up on us like that? You nearly gave Paimon a heart attack!
You look pretty alive to me. Can't have spooked you that bad.
Fair enough.
Know anything about the strange music?
Ah, you're here for that too? Saves me a bit of explaining. Come with me. I've already reconned the perimeter, so we should be safe.
Yeah, I trust that. Recon from Yolan herself. Investigate clues.
The stuff by the door is in pretty good condition, though. It can't have been too long ago that someone was last living here. This place is completely empty. There's nothing valuable left here at all. The doors and the windows are all fine, so there definitely wasn't a break-in. How strange. It looks like it's been looted, except for the fact that there's no sign of a struggle.
Maybe it's someone moving out?
The bad guys could have sneaked in while the owner was gone, but then how do you explain why the door and windows are intact?
I just think someone moved out.
Seems you've done a pretty thorough inspection. So, any theories on what might have happened here?
Yaylon, you didn't hide some of the evidence from us on purpose, did you?
Why would I make this more difficult for you? We're on the same side here.
Okay, well, Paimon gives up then. Paimon's got nothing.
What about you? Give up as well?
Difficult to theorize with so little evidence.
Yep. It's not obvious at first sight, that's for sure. To be honest, I was only able to put it all together because of some background knowledge about this area.
Oh.
A long time ago, there used to be a group of bandits in the Liyue countryside who would sound a horn every time they were about to raid a village.
Okay.
But it wasn't a rallying cry to rouse their fellow men. It was a disconcerting tune, meant to intimidate the weak and warn them of their impending doom.
Oh.
To escape with their lives, the villagers would abandon their homes and flee overnight, taking only their most valuable belongings with them. Everything else was left behind. The bandits were eventually brought to justice, but the fear and trauma remained in the villagers' hearts. Whenever they heard that melody, they would feel like their lives were in danger once again, and flee immediately. The culprit of this crime exploited that very fear to get access to this house without having to force their way in.
Ah.
That's quite the story.
The victims obviously will have gotten quite a fright, but at least they won't be in any great danger. The important thing now is to find this copycat criminal.
If we use elemental sight...
On any other day, that'd probably be a good idea. Unfortunately, it's not gonna work today.
Why not?
Take a look around and you'll see what I mean. This criminal is clearly well-versed both in using music to commit crimes and in making a clean getaway. Not only did they stay off the muddy road to avoid leaving footprints, it looks like they were also careful not to bring any gadgets with so much as a trace of elemental energy. Evidently, they were intent on keeping even the most experienced investigators off their trail. Unfortunately for them, I'm one of the best trackers in the business. They're not about to get away with their little scheme on my watch.
Good thing she's on our side.
So basically, if we want to find the culprit, we just need to follow Yelan.
Pretty much. Onwards.
Mm-hmm. As long as you can keep up. Since the culprit's trying to be cautious and low risk, I'll bet they left through an area with some vegetation for cover, but not so much that it would slow them down.
Makes sense. Oh. It is I, your evil clone.
Here, look at this. These tracks are superficial, but they definitely didn't occur naturally. Something heavy was being dragged this way. meaning we're headed in the right direction.
Ah, lag. Why? This is not gonna help in a fight.
Their pace is increased. Normally, people carrying a heavy load slow down as their journey goes on and they start to tire. Whatever's motivating them to speed up must be psychological. For instance, reaching the home stretch.
I see.
There they are! Look! A treasure hoarder tent! Ugh, not the treasure hoarders again! And so close to Lantern Ride, too! 'Tis not the season for their antics!
Come on, let's round them up.
You got it. Go to the treasure hoarder camp. Alright, let me switch up teams real quick. I think we need a demolitions expert. Don't test me. I have the high ground.
Hey! Who are you? Where did you come from?
The evidence is conclusive. Okay, confess and we'll go easy on you. My patience is running low, so why don't you do us both a favor,
You kidding me? You think I'm scared of you?
Perhaps not, but you should be.
Oh, what?
Gotcha! Busted!
Curses. Seems like you're not all talk after all. There's no going back now. Better up my game.
Gotcha!
Mercy! Have mercy!
Aw, come on. I wanted to throw bombs at him.
Oh, it's a little late for that. I've come this far, I might as well finish the job.
I surrender! I surrender, please! I'll do whatever you say. Please have mercy.
I always think that. I mean... who's gonna argue against explosives? Come on.
Tell us everything. You have one chance, and I'm warning you. Don't make me ask twice.
I won't, I swear. You know, so... Lantern Rite's nearly here, and like a lot of people, I wanted to buy a few nice things. I know I'm with the treasure hoarders and everything, but I don't really have any kind of experience with robbing people and whatnot. So I don't have the guts to break into somebody's house.
Wow. Surprising.
Wow, you're really going to complain to us about that?
No, not at all. I'm just telling it how it is.
Okay. Continue.
I racked my brains trying to think of what I could do, and eventually, I remembered something from back when I was a kid. The bandits would blow their horn, and my grandma would grab us kids and run. I remember the tune, so I figured I'd try it for myself. I mean, just to see what would happen. At first, anyway, I seriously didn't expect that family to pack up and leave. But they did, and they just left all their stuff right there for the taking. It was too easy. I couldn't resist. It was completely wrong of me. I know that now. I'll return everything that I took. It's all still in perfect condition, and it'll be like it was never gone. Please, give me a chance, huh? Let me make it right.
Give you a chance, huh? Sounds to me like you'd rather strike some kind of a deal than spend Lantern Rite behind bars.
Yes? Yes?
You know how to bargain, I'll give you that. It's just a pity that you didn't confess at the first opportunity. You'll have to take a walk with me.
Oh boy.
Once we've returned the goods, we'll find the owner of the house, and you can apologize to them in person. After that, I'll escort you to the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Yes, ma'am.
You know, as a former victim of this kind of crime yourself, I doubt anyone understands the fear you inflicted quite as well as you do. Does your greed matter more to you than your fear? More to the point, if you can play a tune from memory, don't you think you should be capable of making an honest living?
You mean...
That's enough hints for you. You'll have plenty of time to reflect on all of this yourself. There's not much left to wrap up, so I'll take it from here. Guess this is where I'll say goodbye.
Well done. Did I miss something?
What is it? Is there something else?
I'm still not sure how you first got your hands on this information, so play it safe when you get back. Don't mention to anyone that you ran into me out here.
Gotcha. Hands on this information. It was, he really just traumatized the entire family and goes, well, I need to buy nice things somehow. But yeah. Back to this. What's her face? One of Ningguang's secretaries came to us with this info.
You helped a lot with the investigation and arrest anyway, so it's perfectly fair for you to get all the credit. Just take it. It works better for me, too.
Ooh.
See you when I see you. And happy Lantern Rite.
Was not expecting that.
Yeon's such a pro at this. With her taking it from here, it's as good as resolved. Whoosh! Random event, a strange melody, complete. Although, it's kind of a shame that we never got that treasure hoarder guy to play the melody again.
Quite curious myself.
Right? How could anyone not be? When we were chatting with Mr. Dvorak, music seemed like such a positive thing.
Yeah.
And most music is, right? It can help us relax, feel all warm and fuzzy, recall happy memories, or even just think happy thoughts. Paimon never imagined that music could be used to commit crimes.
There. It all comes down to the ill will of the user. Their bad deeds influence the emotions associated with the music.
Oh, really? Huh. Makes sense. Paimon's musical understanding improves again.
If you say so.
Well, anyway, now that everything's resolved, let's get back to Liyue Harbor. Paimon's still waiting for us with our random event rewards.
Getting kind of meta. We've arrived.
Byron, we're back! Everything's all sorted.
That's great news. Oh, please wait here a moment if you would be so kind. Lady Ningguang instructed me to advise her upon your return.
Ooh.
My greetings to both of you. Long time no see.
No need to be so formal with us, Ningguang. We've known each other for a long time now. You must be super busy with all the preparations for Lantern Rite. Don't mind us.
On the contrary, I think it is those that I have known longest to whom I should extend the greatest courtesies. Alas, on a different day, I would invite both of you inside for some tea and a brief respite from your travels. But you're quite right. Trivial matters aside, there's no escaping the fact that we have a grand concert to organize. Once the performance itself is over, We'll then need to invite the representatives of the Iridescence Tour for a discussion on future collaboration opportunities. The financing arrangements alone could well entail many rounds of discussion. Simply put, there will always be work to do.
Whoa, you're already thinking that far ahead?
Well, we can discuss more current affairs if you'd prefer. I trust you saw this year's Mingxiao lantern at the docks when you arrived at the city?
Yeah?
Yeah, it looked like a goose. Which Adeptus is it modeled on this time?
Sea Gazer. I believe you're familiar with the name.
I think so. Sounds familiar.
Legend holds that he was free-spirited and easygoing. People described him as a cheerful soul and a loyal friend.
I remember.
On this marvelous lantern rite, we pray that the fallen heroes may be guided home. If the sound of music can flow like the rivers and streams into every corner of the land, perhaps the souls of those who have gone before us will hear the song of a new era. I wondered whether the melodies will be to their liking.
Oh, they're gonna love them. I'm sure of it. At least, if the guy you mentioned is anything to go by, the Adepti and Heroes of the Past sound like a positive and free-spirited, cheerful bunch. They're sure to be open to new music.
Well, let's hope so. I heard that you'll be going on a search with Ganyu to find the descendants of a fairy lady from a Fontaine legend.
Yep.
I'm sure this quest to uncover the truth behind an ancient story will turn into a most charming tale. Do share it with me, won't you? I couldn't bear to miss out.
Absolutely. Oh. Oh, okay. It's just the events. Yao Yao? Yunjin? Is that Beidou? And Yalan herself. Wait.
Do you want to come fish blasting with me? I'll get grounded for a whole day, but it's way worth it because the fish tastes so good.
How many new quests do I have? Four? Wait until the appointed time 2 days later. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Alright.
Lee was a brave girl today. I found a really weird-looking lizard. Want me to show it to you?
Sure thing, Clee. Hang on, what's this? Ah. Oh, crown. Nice. Oh yeah, then you can do this. I'm getting Yao Yao. Obviously, she's the only one I don't have. And I'm not gonna pull on the current banners, so yeah. Ah, yeah, that. The quest. Oh. This area get cleared? Should have been cleared already. What a headache. The Traveler. What are you so busy with? This year's Lantern Rite, Liyue Harbor Adventurers Guild have been dispatched by the Ministry to help with some tasks. Millith are responsible for patrolling the city, other key areas. We, on the other hand, get to go out and clear some monsters along with those bandits. You're a registered adventurer as well, aren't you? I've heard about your exploits. If you want, you can help us out too. Isn't it supposed to be the holidays? Well, since we are helping the ministry during a holiday, they're providing additional compensation. So should any adventurers be willing to take on these commissions, collect more rewards, then show me what needs to be done. Miniature launch tube. Mark down all locations. Should you accept one of the commissions, remember to launch some fireworks after you clear out an area. Ah, gotcha. After you launch the fireworks, we'll send someone to designate the areas cleared. Adjust the overall plan in accordance with the areas that have been cleared. Sounds strategic. Can't let anything go wrong. This is Lantern Rite. People are stretched thin and tense. I'll go take a look. Need to make a report later. Oh, okay. Alright, I gotta hit the restroom really quick. Be right back. I'm back. Oh. Okay, first up, this one. I was about to collect.
Inside City Wall.
I was about. I was about to collect that mint, but then I noticed.
Ground bonded be thy woe. Explosions can hurt people.
That's a whopper flower.
Gin can be dreadful. Mondstadt be bombed, Klee be doomed.
This is
Those are the survival rules that the Knights of Favonius gave me.
okay. Surprise.
Busted.
Nice and spicy.
Gotcha.
Right this way. Yeah, I'm definitely experiencing some lag, which is unusual because I never lag in this game. Oh, there you go. Hooray! Ah, below? Oh, there. Death from above!
Quietly now.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire. Pew!
Get all this loot. How high up am I? Surprise! Oh.
Busted.
Dumpty Dumpty Doo!
1 second, 1 second, 1 second. Ah, lag, why? Easy. Wait, was that it? Oh, okay. That's the first part. Part 2. Go to challenge. I imagine stronger or different enemies at this point. Up there somewhere. Ah, lag. It's slightly annoying, but not unplayable. Where are the enemies? Oh. Surprise!
My hammer. New job. You're open. Just want a taste of my hammer. Another test subject. Suffocate. Suffocate!
Gotcha.
Should have aimed for the head. Oh. Oh, I forgot. I got the recipe, but never bothered to learn it. Butter crab. Ah, this one. Golden. Ah, right, this thing. All clear. Ah. This way, it looks like. Ah, no. Ah. Come on. Oh, here it is. All clear. Just how far am I traveling? Surprise!
Nice and spicy.
Busted.
Oh. Rock shield, huh?
Jumpy, jumpy, go.
Ah. Stay away from the cliff. Stay away from the cliff. Need some healing. Easy peasy. And the fireworks. Wait, was that it again? I didn't even aim for the head. Oh. Alright, I can't do that yet.
These bombs, so heavy.
Gotta head to the crux now? Oh, the Alcor is the ship, the crux is the fleet. I keep forgetting about that. What'd I get? Oh, okay. Ah! I'll try to play this off stream and see if the performance improves. Happy Lantern Rite. All the decorations were handpicked by the captain. Wanted to feel like everyone was at home. Captain gave each bonus and organized big feasts. Food from every feast order from reputable restaurants such as Wanmin, Shinyue Kiosk, Liuli Pavilion. Liuli Pavilion. Oh yeah, Year of the Rabbit. Bunny Girl outfits galore. Captain has been meticulously keeping the fleet's affairs in order. Paid very well, prepared gifts for our families. Business information from the Tianchuan, how to improve management strategy. Revenue of the fleet has soared. Nice. New recruits, huh? New recruits. During Lantern Rite, shouldn't everyone be on vacation? You guys seem to be working overtime. Some crew given early leave, others given days off later on. Everyone gets time off. There will always be someone to man the Alcor. She got early vacation time. Vigilance at sea. A new challenge, huh? Volume of seaborne trade in the harbor has been soaring. Many people have joined up as sailors. Taking to the sea is a matter of patience, bravery, and perception. You have to be well trained. 4 major qualifications, 5 minor qualifications. Stipulated by the ministry. 2 years of maritime training and apprenticeship are also required. That's demanding. Better to undergo rigorous training in preparation for work than to go out to sea, encountering an unpleasant surprise unprepared. The ministry organizes most of the training courses. Some ships will have to traverse dangerous waters. Yeah, like the storm covering Inazuma. Rough sea situations. Yep. Sailors who pass the training will get Deep Sea Navigation Qualification Certificate. The captain has tasked me with planning this training examination. Want to give it a try? Bonus reward? Let's give it a try. Okay, so there's
The sound of the ocean waves.
a multiplayer mode and a single player mode. Stage will be chosen randomly.
What in the world do those symbols really mean?
During the challenge, HP will be replaced by durability. In building waves mode, durability has gone lose all coins.
The sound of the ocean waves.
In tranquil waters mode, durability depleted, challenge will end. The more you have, the higher the score will be. Alright, fair enough.
Cleo is a brave girl today.
Yes, Clee, we know. Start vigilance at sea. I think I will do solo play. Okay. Here we go. Oh, that's risky. Ah. Oh no. Dangerous vortex. I keep forgetting, what do these do again? Come on! Okay, is that a shield or something? Is that good? I don't know if that's good. You did both? Didn't really get the whole multiplayer. You compete for the coins? Is that a good score, though? Hang on, does it add up my score for across all the things? Because trying to get that many in one go is damn near impossible. Thousand points or more in multiplayer, only 600 in normal. Fortifier, will not take damage. The other one was thinking. Go, 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 go! Hit. Ah! I lost health! Where are the coins? Where are the coins? Come on, come on. All right. Why do I always get this one? You must cheat multiplayer to get 1,000. Okay, careful, careful, careful. Ah! 10 seconds. Where's the last one? Uh, 844. Alright, about the same as last time. Come on, please give me a different one this time. Why? It's always this one. Every single time so far, it's been this one. Ah! Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, drift, drift! Full speed ahead! Got it! Tried playing multiplayer just to see if you get a different one. I think that was my highest score yet. Oh, okay. That's all I can get for now. I'll have to wait until the score cap increases. $5,000, Jesus. Oh, right, this. Launch 2 from Granny Shan.
These bombs, so heavy.
3,000 challenge coins. Oh yeah, that.
Explosion inside city wall.
Still? Goddamn. Oh, and I still have to do all of this. Oh my god, I have so much to do. At this rate, I'll never stop playing Genshin. Not that I'm complaining. Oh yeah, I still haven't finished that. The 9 Pillars, I still have no idea what that's about. Don't feel bad if your friends are behind also. One of us. One of us. Wait. Hang on.
Grounded be thy one.
Where is it? Content updated. Still need to finish at the journal part. Oh yeah, that thing.
Explosions can hurt people. Gin can be dreadful. Mondstadt be bombed. Klee be do.
Oh, some enough for some pulls. Saving up for Hu Tao.
Those are the survival rules that the Knights of Favonius gave me.
Wait until the appointed time 2 days later. Alright. Onward. Can I stand on this? Ah. Happy Lantern Rite? Having fun? Special adventure. Strange feeling we've met before. We probably bumped into each other at some point. Usually hang around Fane Slope looking to recruit new people. You do look a bit familiar. Experience? What? Cut to the chase. New novel at Longwen Bookhouse. Gathered some new information. People's expectations for adventures are rising. Climbing and wind gliding are not as exciting as they used to be. Novel, exciting approaches. Expert mountain climbers? What? Racing challenge. Oh, what? Mechanism, step on them, momentum from fireworks and gunpowder blast to accelerate into the sky. Rocket-propelled Paimon. Contained within the tough device. Necessary caution, safe and injury-free. A patent with the ministry. Please do not steal my idea. You put the one I chose, the rocket-propelled Paimon. Great rewards. Okay, firework and gunpowder rays, let's go. A lot of tracks for you to try. Okay. Let's give it a whirl, see what this entails. Oh. Dash forward, collecting... Oh, okay. Firework fruit? Be gone. I cast you out. Ah, crap, wrong way, wrong way. Alright, starting to get it. I hope. Ah, darn. I think that's good. The power of Klee compels you. Alright. Wait, here? There's still... Curses. I think it was this way? Slightly offshore? can always redo the event. I know. But if I got all the points I need to get all the rewards, I'm fine. Ah, ah. Three? Okay. Nice. I'm gonna stay on top of it. No, no, no! No! Go! Climb! Ah. Curses. Festive fever. Okay, okay. I still need 320 more. Oh, it's close by. Manager, Northland Bank. This guy. Performance going on North Wharf. Notice it's so vague. Doesn't say what the show is, who's gonna perform. There's a lot of people here. Let's ask around. Oh. Fortune and health, peace and wealth. Hello. Is there gonna be a performance here? Paper play. Is it a Liyue opera? Paper plays and Liyue operas are not the same thing. Show's about to begin. You'll know it when you see it. Brave beard. If you want to head to the restroom or grab a beverage, now's a good time. We will wait for no one once the show begins. Intermission selection. Story of Bravebeard is quite long, too long in one go. Mountain bound or worshipping adepti, exorcising demons, or ascension. Bravebeard fight monsters. Goes home to see his sister. Only the real fans know about it. A lonely girl, an honest gentleman. A lot of supporting characters. Someone here has never seen a paper play before. Distinctive flavors in paper plays. Leo opera is portrayed by real people. Paper plays are paper figures pasted on silk. Okay, is it like a puppet thing? Introduce them to the story. Establishing moment. Jesus. Sky's the limit, but the woes of the world are also limitless. Once a man named Huang Guang, suffering from human injustice, dwelling amongst the mountain rivers, disciple and adeptus changed his appearance, grew a black beard, why he is known as Bravebeard. He struck down mountains and scared off demons with his sword. Bravebeard trained for many years, acquired the philosophy of the Adeptus. He still had an attachment to common folk society, where he had a sister, alone and helpless. Clap along. Two guests are still a little perplexed. Directing the scene? What? Been up there too many times already. Fine by me. Help direct this scene. Okay, so what's the minigame this time? Sure. The actor move at a fixed speed across the stage, change directions upon making contact with the edge of the screen or any obstacles. Touching them will move the stage, change his path, avoid traps. Drag or select two stage sections to switch their position. Oh, okay. Okay. Next scene. Okay, I gotta get him in through the door. Oh. I was kind of guessing, but okay. Okay, so this one is locked. Oh. Okay, I can't move that one. Wait. There we go. Okay, don't let him fall off the stage. Okay, that's a hazard, I'm guessing. What the fuck? God damn it, I didn't notice. Got it. Only took me 2 tries. Alright. Okay, I cannot move these 3. I can only move these 2. Locked one is like a tree trunk, does no damage. Okay, okay. There we go. Okay, how do I get here? Okay, so right now he's stuck here. Moving there wouldn't help. I think I'll have to switch here? Okay, okay, hang on. I'm trying to think this through. Neurons are activating right now. Give me a moment. Alright, I have an idea. Okay, shit. Restart. I was onto something. I swear to God, I was onto something. Okay, so... Okay, here. 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 There we go. Oh, okay. That was the whole thing. Rewards everywhere.
Looks like it's about time for us to meet up with Ganyu. Let's head to Eugene Terrace.
Oh, finally. It's been 2 days.
I know this story.
Oh, that took ages. So close.
The show's about to start.
Where are you?
Alright. Onwards. Oh, wait. There's something. Ah, this. I wonder,
These bombs.
do I have enough for a... Nope.
Heavy.
Onwards.
Da, da, da.
Alright. Ganyu, what have you got for us now? Ah, lag! There she blows. Oh. She's nodding off as we speak.
Greetings, Traveler and Paimon. What time is it?
Are you okay, Ganyu? You were nodding off there. Didn't you sleep well last night?
I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Let's discuss the matter at hand.
You workaholic.
Since last time, I've been thinking a lot about the story Paimon told me. In essence, someone rescued a drowning man and performed some music. If that were all there was to it, it could have been many people, human or Adeptus. But the tune was allegedly so wonderful that the drowning man forgot about everything else, even his own impending death, and only came to his senses after being brought to shore. Perhaps there was an adeptal power at work in that music that he, as a mortal, could not perceive. Or Perhaps he sensed a power surrounding him but lacked the words to describe it, not knowing where it came from. Either way, if this part of the story is true, then the rescuer has to have been an Adeptus.
You really think so? But this story is all the way from Fontaine. Isn't this a bit of a long shot?
Isn't she adorable? We just want to give Ganyu a good head scratch around the words.
Also, Paimon's really curious about how people from Fontaine think this fairy lady looked.
Maybe they imagined her having wings.
Ooh, like a crystal fly's wings? That would be pretty cool. But Paimon definitely can't imagine any of the Adepti looking like that. Actually, Ganyu, if you had to save a drowning person, how would you go about it?
Huh? Me? Well, I'd get them to the shore, and then I'd probably hide behind a tree and watch them for a while. Once I was sure that they were going to be okay, I'd slip away without a sound.
So cute.
Got it. So basically, Ganyu's the type of person who doesn't like taking credit for her good deeds.
No, it's not like that. I'm just not very good at explaining things. And I also find it really awkward accepting other people's gratitude.
Well, what if this Adeptus in the story had a similar attitude? That would explain why she just left without saying a word. She was probably thinking something like, one was merely passing by and saw fit to address this egregious disruption to one's graceful zithering at once. You may keep your thanks to yourself.
That was actually a very good impression of Cloud Retainer, Paimon.
I was guessing that.
As far as I'm aware, Cloud Retainer isn't the most musically gifted. Still, we can't completely rule her out just yet. If we set off now, we could head to Mount Outsung and ask her about it. You'll be able to confirm either way if it's her, and I can,
What?
I've been in Lea Harbor for so long now that I'm just not as familiar with the Adepti anymore. If there's anything we want to know about them, she's the best person to ask.
Sounds great! And we're pretty close with Cloud Retainer by now, so we probably don't even need to bring her food this time, right?
I've prepared a gift for her to mark the festival, just in case. However...
You still have some reservations?
Cloud Retainer spends most of her days studying mechanisms in her abode. She's on her own so much of the time that the moment she has someone to chat with, she just... Never mind. I promised I'd help Mr. Dvorak, and now that I've made the contract, I can't be having second thoughts.
Ah, yes, contracts.
Traveler, Paimon, let's set off for Cloud Retainer's abode.
Seems like this is a tough decision for Ganyu, but she's made up her mind now. Paimon gets why she'd be so anxious. Okay, how about this? If Cloud Retainer tries to start telling stories about her again this year, we should pipe up and change the topic. Wait, did she leave already? Hey, Ganyu, wait up!
Part 2.
Dodoko? Dodoko, where are you?
Closing in.
Paimon's so tired from trying to keep up.
Paimon sounds exhausted.
I can't believe it. Cloud Retainer is not here.
Huh? Did we miss her?
She doesn't like to travel, so in the past, it's always been the other Adepti who come to visit her during the festivals.
Could she be busy with something else right now?
True. Now that I think about it, Cloud Retainer would be quite capable of taking care of anything on her own. There's no need to worry about her. Since she's not here, I guess the next step is to check all the other Adepti abodes, one by one.
Uh-oh. Will it involve a lot more traveling?
You're doing a quest right now and Fischl appeared? Change your mind, you still hate her.
Got it! Paimon has a great idea!
Oh boy, what is it, Paimon?
Please go on, Paimon.
Our goal here is to find the Adeptus that helped Dvorak's ancestor, right? We can't hear any music right now, but if she's really as nice as the story suggests, she'd definitely come to help anyone who was drowning, right?
Yes, I think that's fair to say.
So, all we have to do is get the Traveler to pretend to fall into the water, and the Adeptus will come to the rescue!
If you're so sure, why don't you try?
You know perfectly well that Paimon can't swim! Paimon would sink like a rock!
I just think it's a bad idea.
Just trust Paimon! The water's pretty deep over there! Quick, swim to the very center! Help! Help! Someone's drowning! If only there was a kind-hearted Adeptus here to save us! Oh no! Whatever will a Paimon do?
What is going on?
Oh, it's Xiao. Oh, and Shenhe.
How do you feel right now? Shenhe! And the Conqueror of Demons.
Why don't you say something? Please don't make Paimon explain it. Okay, fine. Paimon will explain.
I never thought I'd see these two together.
We're looking for an Adeptus who's good at being a lifeguard and playing music. But if the Adepti aren't gonna stay home, then how are we supposed to find them?
It wasn't me.
Yeah, so this Adeptus is most likely a woman.
And I am not an Adeptus, as you both already know, Traveler and Paimon.
Yeah, we know. Them hips, though.
Okay, so this is Paimon's fault.
Stop denying me no Fischl is your favorite character. You only like her when she's not speaking German.
No way Paimon would have suggested this idea if she'd known how awkward this was gonna be.
Sorry for troubling you.
Glad you're okay.
Leaving already?
As far as I know, the one you seek is no Yaksha. And one last thing.
What?
Your actions here caused others a great deal of worry. Do not repeat them again in the future.
And off he goes.
As ever, the Conqueror of Demons comes and goes, just like the wind. Right. I didn't dare to say a word just now. How's your training going, Shenhe? Have you made any plans for Lantern Rite? We could spend it together in Liyue Harbor if you'd like. I had planned to spend the festival with Master this year. However...
However?
Oh, speaking of Cloud Retainer, when did you see her last? Earlier this morning. She set off for Mount Hulao at dawn.
I noticed she was using an Adeptus art of some kind to protect a mechanism that looked like a boiler.
A boiler?
Maybe it was a gift for Mountain Shaper. I did not inquire.
So we just missed her. Please excuse me for a moment. I think I'll leave the gift in her abode.
Sure. Thank you.
It sounds like Ganyu and Shenhe have gotten a lot closer recently.
Xiao's pissed. I am not letting... Yeah, the prinzessin conditioned me into doing anything to my game.
Yes. During the summer and winter, I continue to train with Master. In the other months of the year, I have been learning to adapt to human life in Liyue Harbor. Ganyu arranged accommodations for me in the city, and also recommended several work positions for me. But when I try to blend in by referring to her as Miss Ganyu or Lady Ganyu, like the others, she says I mustn't address her like that.
Huh.
Sometimes I'm supposed to copy other people. Sometimes I'm not. It's a little difficult to keep track of everything.
Ganyu gets embarrassed when people call her Lady Ganyu.
Oh, is that what it is? Noted. So, you came looking for Master today because you wanted to ask her about the Mystery Adeptus. Is that right?
She doesn't even try to pronounce that word just right.
Yep.
Hang on, which quest are you doing, anyhow? Which quest are you doing?
Oh, speaking of that, have you ever heard any music while out training in the mountains?
Music? What is that?
She doesn't know what music is? God damn.
It's, a kind of a happy or relaxing sound. Or, a nerve-wracking sound. Or even a terrifying one.
The genius invocation thing? Ah.
Okay, I'm done. I also left her a note so that she knows where to find us. We won't miss her again.
Yay! That's really helpful. Thanks!
We were just talking about this thing called music, and based on Paimon's description, I do believe I hear it every day. Please follow me.
I wouldn't rely on Paimon's description. Over here.
Yeah.
This is the place. I enjoy training here to the sound of music.
What's with you?
Paimon's gone deaf! Paimon can't hear anything!
My condolences.
Oh, whew! Paimon hasn't gone deaf after all! Paimon heard you when you just spoke. Anyway, where is this music?
The faint sound of birdsong, the quiet murmur of the streams. These are relaxing sounds. Are they not the music of which you speak?
Okay, maybe next time ask someone else to describe what music is.
Oh, Paimon wasn't quite done with the description. Okay, fine, it's all Paimon's fault. What we're looking for are not the sounds of nature, but melodies played on special instruments.
Oh, and a melody is?
Ganyu, why don't you sing us that folk song you sing to Glaze Lilies?
Huh?
Hey, why don't you just sing that one melody Shen has heard before? It'll probably help her to understand what we're talking about.
Fingers crossed this won't attract any whopper flowers.
Oh, was that from the opera that Yunjin sang?
Mm-hmm. That was a melody, and melodies can be called music.
It felt like I was transported back to the past. In my mind's eye, I could see the Zhao lanterns lighting up the night sky again. We're all there, raising our glasses and drinking to our heart's content on the Jade Chamber. As I watched Yunjin's performance, I felt a warm sensation in my heart. And as the drink reached my stomach, it went from warm to hot. When you hummed that melody just now, feelings from a whole year ago came right back to me, as strong as they were on that day. So that's the power of music.
Kinda sad that she's never heard music before.
Wow, Shenhe. That was so deep! Music definitely has the power to bring up memories. It's like a time capsule with all the special moments from our lives squished inside. What about you, Ganyu? Are there any melodies that have left a deep impression on you?
I don't remember if my parents ever sang any lullabies to me. I know some local folk songs, and a few other things come to mind too.
God damn. That Pooba.
The songs of the sailors down at the docks. The little ditties that the vendors call out in front of their beloved shops. The tunes of folk artists performing on the streets.
I think Shenhe has the largest booba in the game.
Yes, that's right. In the past, whenever I heard the sound of those tunes, I always felt that they were worlds apart from me. Nenny and Liyue probably view me as a non-human. And they are right, in the sense that I never could connect with humans' artistic expression and their sentiments. So I haven't been able to integrate into their community and be a part of their lives. At least, that's the view I held in the past. Only more recently did I start to realize that the only barriers are ones that I have erected with my imagination. The way those melodies make me feel isn't all that different from other people after all. They're about mundane details of everyday existence. Life's ups and downs, joys and sorrows.
I was talking about Shenhe.
Even though we come from different backgrounds
Look.
and have different stories to tell, when it comes down to the most common things that we see and experience around us each day in the city, in that sense, we're all the same.
You go, Ganyu! You're really making progress. You have loads of friends in Liyue Harbor when you think about it. Like, okay, maybe some are more like coworkers and bosses, but at the very least, Kuching and Shenhe are your friends now, right?
Yes, I am. Technically speaking, we should refer to each other by the conventional forms of address used among fellow disciples. But now that I know what constitutes a friendship, I do believe we are more friends than co-disciples.
Think there's Rule 34 on booba size and Genshin characters? I need to look that up.
Thank you, everyone.
But I definitely think Shenhe is up there. She's definitely got some of the largest booba.
Once the days are warmer, I would like to host you at my home in the city. Please invite Kuching as well. I've planted many types of flowers. I'm sure some of them will be to your taste.
You are too kind. I couldn't possibly.
Nonsense. You are my friend. I have cultivated and cared for the flowers just as you taught me. Once you've seen them for yourself, I am sure you can advise me how to do an even better job next time. I will save some for decoration. We can feast on the rest.
I keep forgetting that she just straight up eats like chinks and flour. Yeah, if it's a Rule 34, put it in the not safe for work channels.
Then, thank you in advance. Wait, what is that saying again? If you insist?
Do people say that? I'm not completely sure either.
It doesn't matter, okay? You got the point across. No need to split hairs. Paimon's more concerned about your idea of a girls' night out. Eating flowers? Really? Does this have anything to do with you both being the disciples of that illuminated bird?
I doubt Kajing will be munching on any flowers.
Who dares refer to one not by one's Adeptus title, but merely as that illuminated bird?
Master.
Our greetings, Cloud Retainer.
Ah! There it is! The illuminated bird has landed!
Double humph. Now she has the gall to use it rather than she. Even after being chastised once already? Barely a moment has passed since we last met, and yet your impertinence has reached new heights. Very well. If you refuse to learn your lesson, one shall scold you no further. One has received your message from Ganyu. On the matter of the Adeptus you seek, one suspects to know their identity.
Oh.
Well, shall one lead the way?
Yes, please.
I still have to complete my training for today, so I will bid farewell to everyone here.
Very well. Await my arrival at one's abode later this night. On this special occasion, you should indulge yourself with some savory dishes.
Happy Lantern Rite.
If you want to release a Shao Lantern, come and find us anytime.
Thank you, everyone. Happy Lantern Rite to you too.
Head to the designated location. A whole 1.5 clicks away. Okay. Here? Right over here.
Is this Quaily Plains? Cloud Retainer, why did you bring us here?
Ganyu is of course familiar with the name Guizhong, but have you ever heard of her?
I've definitely heard it somewhere.
Guizhong is another name of Agentis, the god of dust. She was extroverted in nature and adored social gatherings and inventions alike. Long ago, this region was yet a prosperous assembly. Guizhong often invited her friends to visit her home, reserving for us seats around the largest stone table. Seagazer would always bring out his latest treasure and place it upon the table. He could be quite the braggart. Though usually a mild-mannered fellow, when it came to those collectibles he was so fond of, he always loved to show them off.
Oh, it was a Reddit post.
Paimon remembers that name. So that's what Seagazer was like.
He was an old friend and a former rival. One has many memories of him. Once he had brought out the treasure, it would predictably become the center of attention. Neither Guizhong nor one was content to let him just steal the spotlight. So we would then also present our proudest mechanical creations. As Adepti, we were each gifted in our own ways, and naturally proud of our accomplishments in our respective fields of expertise. As a result, one often quarreled with Seagazer. His treasures were not even of his own making. He just used his exploration skills to dig them out of the ground. How, pray tell, could he compare to me, when every single one of one's accomplishments were crafted by one's own hand?
Cloud Retainer, you are getting competitive again.
One digresses. Regardless, every time an argument occurred, Guizhong would come over to watch us during our mutual lambastics. On some occasions, she would join in, and on others, she'd take one of us by the limb and start uttering the most ridiculous nonsense.
What kind of nonsense?
No kind of nonsense were we spared. Sometimes she would brazenly opine, why argue between yourselves when neither of you could ever hope to beat me? Other times, she would make unsolicited suggestions, such as, once you two are done arguing, let's go to the foot of the mountain and grill some meat. She always sought to make everyone happy, and one must say, she had quite the gift for it. No matter what nonsense she said, one never felt bothered or offended. It also helped that she never referred to one as that illuminated bird or lady bird.
Come on, get over yourself!
Anyway, just as our impassioned arguments would reach the apex of acrimony, Marchosius would bring his delectable dishes to the table.
Ah, yes, Guoba.
Who would dare snub the stove god and his wondrous creations? At the sight of him, we would all immediately drop the argument and prepare the table for a night of feasting and drinking. Back then, one was always bothered by how the cups Rex Lapis brought were always too square for one's taste. Can you see yourselves ever enjoying a drink from a square cup?
I don't think I'd really mind.
Then you are most tolerant, but that is its own virtue. Even one could never find fault with Marchosius's cooking. As we ate, Guizhong would continue to find topics for conversation, filling the table with humor and laughter.
Ah, yes, good old Guoba, god of the stove.
Each of those old fossils had their character flaws and points of obstinacy. So why was it that whenever we dined together, we always had a marvelous time? We would drink together from a spot high in the mountains, until the moon set and the sun rose, and only then would the banquet finally come to an end. Streetwood Rambler would often remain to admire the flowers with Guizhong before returning to her own abode. The glaze lilies were far more abundant back then. Entire fields of them would appear to the eye as a veritable sea of flowers.
Streetward Rambler?
I don't know that person.
That would be Ping.
Ah.
You probably know her as Madam Ping.
Oh, okay. Wait, this is a lovely story and everything, but didn't we come here to find that Adeptus from Mr. Dvorak's story? Or are you saying that it was Guizhong? Didn't she, already,
Alas, long has one avoided this place for precisely that reason. The sights here are a reminder of a time long gone, and evoke much sorrow. One should have guessed that you would disrupt one's poignant moment of mourning with your incessant questioning.
Paimon.
No matter, one will share the whole story with you now. In times gone by, one quarreled oft with Guizhong concerning mechanical principles. We each had our ideals, and neither would yield. Under the pretext of a social gathering, one invited the impartial Rex Lapis to judge the quality of our creations. But Rex Lapis declared that Guizhong's Obscuro Vopus mechanism was superior. Though one was too proud to acknowledge it, in one's heart, one knew that Guizhong was indeed the superior talent in the mechanical arts. As for the story between Guizhong and Streetward Rambler, that begins with a certain bell. In Guizhong's opinion, while mechanisms were no substitute for human composers, they were yet capable of producing simple but fine melodies. But Streetward Rambler believed music to be an expression of the soul, an emotional enterprise that could never hope to be replicated by machinery. They argued endlessly, until one asked Rex Lapis to intercede. He confiscated the bell and designated it for ceremonial use. Thereafter, one would often find them convening in the mountains, discussing music, mechanics, and all the affairs of the mortal world. But these good times were not to last. War broke out between the gods, and soon engulfed the Guili Plains. Guizhong was overpowered by the enemy, and fell in battle. When Streetwood Rambler and I arrived at the scene at long last, all that remained among the ruins was her lifeless body. After this, at Streetwood Rambler's request, Rex Lapis granted her the cleansing bell for safekeeping. To honor our friend's memory, one made a few finishing touches to her ballistic device. Many lantern rites have passed since then. Many greetings and goodbyes. Upon what do you gaze? The Guili Plains?
No. It's everything. We think of human life as like a lantern that's lit one minute and extinguished the next. But are we Adepti so different? Perhaps as dust settles after a storm, we too must one day return to the world below.
One has always been austere and private by nature, and has never relished socializing. One's dealings with Guizhong were born out of discussions on the discipline of mechanics.
Oof. Well, that was a thing. Also, why does everyone look so attractive in their human forms? Like Cloud Retainer here. Ooh. Hang on. Does Madame Ping choose to look old? Like, it has to be. She has to choose to look old because Zhongli is still 6,000 years old and looks like that. Like, that has to be a conscious choice. If she is an Adeptus, Cloud Retainer in human form is kind of hot, not gonna lie. Seriously. Ah, shit. No, 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 please, please. No, god damn it. Oh, I clicked out of the game and then it closed. Feck. I clicked out of the game. We probably have to watch that all over again. God damn it. I just wanted to continue the dialogue. I didn't realize my cursor was off screen.
Is this Guili Plains?
Alright.
Cloud Retainer, why did you
Ganyu is of course familiar with the name Guizhong. Long ago, Sea Gazer would
Paimon remembers.
He was an old. Once he had brought out the treasure.
They've already heard this once.
Become the, as Adepti, his treasure.
Cloud Retainer, you are getting competitive again.
One.
What kind of not?
No kind of nonsense. She always sought to make. It also helped that she.
Come on!
Anyway, just as our impassioned. Who would dare snub the stove god and his. Back then, one was always bothered by how the cups Rex Lapis brought were always too square for one's taste. Can you see your. Then you are most tolerant. Even one could never find fault. Each of those old fossils we would drink together from Streetwood Rambler would often remain.
Streetwood Rambler?
That would be Ping. You probably.
Oh, okay. Or are you saying that it was good?
Alas, long has one avoided. One should have guessed that you would disrupt one's poignant moment of mourning with your. No matter. One.
Okay, here we go again.
By, one quarreled oft with Gui Zhang concerning mechanical principles. We each had our ideals, and neither would yield. Under the pretext of a social gathering, one invited the impartial Rex Lapis to judge the quality of our creations. But Rex Lapis declared that Gui Zhang's Obscuro Vulpus mechanism was superior. Though one was too proud to acknowledge it, in one's heart, one knew that Gui Zhang was indeed the superior talent in the mechanical arts. As for the story between Gui Zhang and Streetwood Rambler, that begins with a certain bell. In Gui Zhang's opinion, while mechanisms were no substitute for human composers, they were yet capable of producing simple but fine melodies. But Streetwood Rambler believed music to be an expression of the soul. An emotional enterprise that could never hope to be replicated by machinery. They argued endlessly, until one asked Rex Lapis to intercede. He confiscated the bell and designated it for ceremonial use. Thereafter, one would often find them convening in the mountains, discussing music, mechanics, and all the affairs of the mortal world. But these good times were not to last. War broke out between the gods, and soon engulfed the Guili Plains. Gui Zhang was overpowered by the enemy, and fell in battle. When Streetwood Rambler and I arrived at the scene at long last, all that remained among the ruins was her lifeless body. After this, at Streetwood Rambler's request, Rex Lapis granted her the cleansing bell for safekeeping. To honor our friend's memory, one made a few finishing touches to her ballistic device. Many lantern rites have passed since then. Many greetings and goodbyes. Upon what do you gaze? The Guili Plains?
No. It's everything. We think of human life as like a lantern that's lit one minute and extinguished the next. But are we Adepti so different? Perhaps as dust settles after a storm, we too must one day return to the world below.
One has always been austere and private by nature, and has never relished socializing. One's dealings with Gui Zhang were born out of discussions on the discipline of mechanics.
What? You have loads of friends, and you seem pretty chatty.
Just because one is not ignorant of social graces does not mean one is fond of them. One is perfectly capable of partaking in conversation despite being introverted. But in the end, one is nothing like Streetwood Rambler. She is dauntless but thoughtful, not to mention eloquent and wise. Moreover, her friendship with Gui Zhang was far greater than one's own. Back when they were rivals, they would often compete against one another in the realm of musical composition. That cleansing bell was one of Gui Zhang's proudest works, having the ability to both compose and perform.
Wait, that's weird. Didn't Madame Ping say she pestered an old friend for that bell? And she also said something about being a vain beauty when she was young or something.
Streetward Rambler, a vain beauty. My foot. That bell has a sad history. Clearly, she refrained from sharing with you the truth of its origins, since the right time had not yet come. As for her old friend, who else could it be? As soon as Streetward Rambler heard that a certain Zhang Li wished to borrow the bell, she realized that the man was none other than Rex Lapis, and that he had made an enormous decision. After all, we all have known each other for several millennia. Some things between us are implicitly understood.
Whoa! So they were talking in secret code? Oh, Paimon did not see that one coming.
Enough of your intrusions. Where was one up to? Ah, yes. One remembers now. The cleansing bell is powered by a mechanical art, and can be used to great effect as an accompanying instrument. After the passing of its creator, it was used on numerous occasions during rites of parting. But Streetward Rambler did not acquire it from Rex Lapis for the purpose of producing further funerary tunes. No. Each time she rang it, it was to play the tune that Gui Zhang composed on it. The two once clashed over their beliefs about the meaning of music. Who would have thought that with Gui Zhang's passing and Streetward Rambler's mourning, two tunes composed in discord would eventually become one harmonious composition? Once upon a time, Streetward Rambler also loved gatherings, liquor, and music. But after Gui Zhang passed, she preferred her own company. She could often be found sitting alone at a mountain summit, contemplating and reminiscing with her zither. Music would go from mournful to soothing to impassioned. Many years passed before she finally composed a melody to her satisfaction. In celebration, she played the tune to the clouds. Regrettably, one has only ever heard her play that tune once. Which brings one back to the matter you've been investigating. Perhaps it was during that performance that the ancestor of your Fontaine friend fell into the water and was saved by Streetward Rambler.
So, in all likelihood, it was Ping that saved him?
But if she was so happy with the melody, why would she only play it once?
One was also greatly perplexed by this. After suppressing one's curiosity for a long while, one finally approached her and asked why she would retire the tune after having spent so long on it. In response, she said, "Though the strings that played that melody survive, the one who inspired it is gone. Tell me, Cloud Retainer, when the one attuned to my soul is no longer here, who else could hope to understand this tune?"
Aw, poor Madam Ping.
I just remember being taken care of by you when I was young. Once the Archon War came to an end, I stayed behind in Liyue Harbor to honor my contract. Although I met Gui Zhang a few times, I never knew anything of this particular story.
Gui Zhang was quite the visionary, but tragically passed before her time. Her manuscripts still lie unfinished in the realm of clouds. Blank pages give one cause for contemplation on what might have been. Had you not decided to search for that mystery Adeptus, perhaps these stories too would have been lost to the sands of time. As of now, you know the truth. That the Adeptus who rescued the drowning man was none other than Streetward Rambler.
Wait, does she know this with certainty?
Do you intend to discuss this with her?
Do you mean Ping might find the topic too distressing?
Precisely. The passing of our old friend is a heavy topic that both of us are usually careful to avoid.
If I may be so bold, Cloud Retainer, could it be that this is just your own personal opinion?
Oh? How so?
I've been in Leo Harbor for quite a long time now, and I've witnessed many farewells along the way. So I, too, am well acquainted with the pain of the passing of a loved one. But this doesn't bring the city or its people to a standstill. They have to keep moving forward. Someone as perceptive and wise as Ping will surely have come to understand and embrace this. Though these immortal mountains have lost an Adeptus, the harbor of mortals has gained a wise elder. No loss can ever be undone, but there is always much that can still be gained. Ping has helped countless people, and will guide many others in the years to come, and all to whom she extends a helping hand become her friends. People she can admire flowers and discuss music with. Though it is heartbreaking to lose a kindred spirit, life goes on, because there are new friends waiting for you further down the road.
Ganyu is right.
We even asked Madame Ping what she thought about adding a music festival to this year's Lantern Rite.
Damn this cough.
When we get back, why don't we just ask her if she'd like to perform? Maybe we can even get her up on stage.
You youngsters and your imaginations.
Why don't you come with us? It's been a long time since you last spoke with Ping, and Leo Harbor is always decorated so beautifully during the festival period.
Is not every Lantern Rite the same in this regard? Were there ever anything new to discuss? One in Ping could meet any day of the year.
I disagree. Each new day and each new year is different from those that have come before. How long will you simply let them pass you by?
If nothing else, do it for Ganyu.
The edibles she brought this time were indeed quite delectable. Very well. Then one will be off. If the other old fossils have sneaked away into the city to amuse themselves, one shall soon find out.
All right. We should be getting back to the harbor as well. We don't want to keep her waiting. Once the Guili Assembly, now the Guili Plains. Say, if we planted flowers there and cared for them carefully enough, do you think that one day we'd be able to recreate the Sea of Glaze Lilies?
Possibly.
Allow one to take back one's praise from a moment prior. You are still far too given to flights of fancy, child.
What? Cloud Retainer? You were still listening?
One observed that you were making no effort to leave, and returned to chasten and hasten you. This time, one is departing in earnest.
Hang on, where's that chest I saw in the background? Oh, there's a chest right there. But there was another chest, I swear to God. Oh, there it is.
Rest and rebuild! So this is the thrill of adventure.
Hey, Lord Thesis, what's up? Just doing the new Lantern Rite event. How have you been? Where'd that other chest go? I saw it. The lag. Where are you? Where are you? Where is it? My loot? Where is it? I think it was over here. There it is.
More treasure! More treasure!
Alright. Wait. Was it back to the city? Close the quest. Actually, I think I'm gonna call it here. It's been 3 hours and I'm getting kinda hungry. So, sorry that you showed up just now, right as I'm ending. Yeah. Wait, what? Why is it doing this again? Alright. Last things up. Do the daily check-in. And then call it a day.
Found a really weird looking place.
Okie dokie. Alrighty. Well. Alright, well, thanks everyone for stopping by. Hope you all had fun. I know I did. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. Thank you to anyone watching the VOD, and thank you as always to lovely fortune tellers watching this before I stream. Pardon my cough. Alright, let's see who's on so I can go. Great. Feck. My lungs. Bam. Okay. Let's go raid Bunny then, I guess. Okay, raid channel. Okie doke. Well, again, thank you all for stopping by. Remember to take care of yourselves, hydrate, rest up, and all that good stuff, and peace!